Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fans of Blizzard, fans of Heroes of the Storm. I am back with another game and match that I will go ahead and cast for you. We are going to be on Shire, one of the new maps currently being tested here with the Heart of the Swarm development players teams. And as you guys can see, we are quickly going to be jumping into this first match. We have the blue team against the red team. As you see the players, heroes moving towards the map. Kind of see how they look like. Oh, look at those suits. Look at that. Raynor has his makeup all done, got the freedom suit going, got the bullets, got the gun. Everything is ready to go for him. And of course, we have Kent Eric rocking the blue skin. Such cool little skin, just skin designs being done here by Blizzard. Of course, that's going to be implemented in in Heroes of the Storm once the game is actually released. Almost said Heart of the Swarm. Another amazing Blizzard game, of course.
10 seconds.
But now we're going to start to see a little bit of actually the game starting to unfold before our eyes. The countdown's coming down. My lady is just she's wanting this battle to begin, and that's what I want to see. So as we can see here, in this game in general, you start off with level 1, and that's what we're going to see from all of these heroes. Red team, of course, looking like they are going to start to move towards the left side of the map. We have, of course, you guys can see the mini-map on the right. We have the top lane, the middle lane, wow, and the bottom lane. Kind of a standard setup here for the MOBA games. And look, a little bit of early pressure here from the red team. They're going to go ahead and dice away. Minions are going to be able to tank some damage here from the blue team. Of course, you want to do this as best as you can to stay behind the minions, but the red team playing very, very aggressive here, continuing to just try to aim directly into the other opponent's heroes and try to get a free quick kill. We're going to have no kills yet on either side. Again, we have the top lane is what we're looking at right now. Of course, we're going to have the bottom lane kind of cruising forward as well. Middle lane is what we're looking at right now, to be a little bit more specific. We're going to have another little move here. Paul moving in the front, though. Tassadar, gets some really good slicing hits, but there's the bubble of doom, I like to call it. Of course, that is just a time warp. Time warp from both sides, in fact, here, being thrown up by the blue team. So that's going to help minimize quite a bit of damage here from the red team's aggressive kind of point of view. Another little move here. Now, of course, these towers, you do not want to stay near the towers. You want to stay as far away as possible because they do quite a bit of damage. Nice little first blood there for the blue team. That's going to give them a point on the board, of course, early on in this match. Of course, this match just being started. Still going to have a few early, not necessarily hiccups, but a few consistent attacks and consistent strategy decision making from both sides. Kent, blue team, caught a little bit in the middle here, and he might get a little bit of a sandwich, a little bit of a peanut butter jelly and sandwich. It's kind of one of my favorite sandwiches lately. But that's going to be a easy target there for the red team, and unfortunately, a blue team hero will go ahead and get killed. So now we're going to have 2 kills for the red team, none for the blue team. So excuse me, we have the red team getting on board first by the looks of things, and more reinforcements from the mines. Big battle in the center, and look at that big thing, that big red, just a dragon, man. It reminds me of those Disney movies, but it's going to continue to deal some damage as we look again here in the middle lane. Oh man, red team is absolutely destroying the early game here in this first match, and they're continuing to be absolutely aggressive. And look at Raynor. Raynor's, the suit is one thing, but you got to have the skill behind that suit, Raynor, and he's playing quite defensive, really able to sync up and I guess kind of mix up with his champions and his heroes there, as he's actually moving up a little bit. He's going to go ahead and level up. Of course, the more minions, the more heroes you kill, or champions, whichever you guys want to call it, the more experience you get, the higher level they'll continue to jump up in this game. So 2 kills. Now we're actually going to have the blue team get themselves a kill on the map as well. So we've been looking a little bit here at the middle lane. There's definitely a little bit of action and some movement happening in both the bottom and the top lanes. Looking at some minions here at the center. We're going to have Kyo. What's that guy's name? Okay, well, I couldn't catch it this time, but we're having Kent Eric, of course, from the blue team, going to move away. Going to go to work on some of these monsters here. Now, this is a smart move by the blue team. This is going to allow them to level up much quicker, get themselves back in the battle, and go straight into, I guess, maybe even a one-on-one scenario, or maybe a quick team strategical move that could really force themselves to just be miles and miles ahead in terms of actual experience and actual levels. But oh, we're gonna have the red team finding an area here. Blue team 3 against 2, and blue team looks like they might actually be able to kill off this this one hero from the red team, but good little defensive move. Of course, this is a team game. Teammates are working very, very well with each other. Red team definitely could have lost, gotten themselves yet another loss, another kill, giving the blue team a tie 2-2. But it's looking like it's sort of stabilizing here, but definitely quite a bit of action happening here on the map. Bottom lane is what we're looking at still here, people. And we're seeing more and more aggressive plays here from the red team. Nice little time warp once again. Matt will go ahead and run away. Of course, if you are low on health, you definitely want to try to get away from the battle, get yourself some health, and then get yourself back in the battle so you don't just straight up die and get your opponents another kill. So it's still 2-1. We have 6 forts to 6 forts as well. So pretty even on blue and the red side, and 7 levels to 7 levels. So now it's going to be 8 levels actually for the blue team. So a little bit of a small advantage there, as we have one of the blue team heroes will go ahead and get the level up. Now, what is going on here? We see Stitches and Zeratol. Oh, Zeratol on the center of the map. Big attacks here by the red team. Great little hits, and of course these minions would have loved to actually kill that hero, but great little minion reinforcements there from the blue team. We'll go ahead and keep that hero alive for the meantime. But more attacks here. We have another big attack here. Red team is so good at just sticking together. They're able to really find an area on the map. They're able to figure out who is playing aggressive, who's playing defensive, and just get there together and go straight for a 3-on-1, a 4-on-1, a 2-on-1. And those small little advantages really start to build up momentum for the team going into the mid to late game of this match. We're going to look at Palace, of course. You guys can see the mini-map on the bottom side. Lots of attacks and action going on. Top lane, middle lane, bottom lane. We're looking at the middle lane right now as we see the red team 2 against 2. Oh, 3 against 2 though. Oh, Raynor moving forward. Raynor does not care. He is just stutter stepping all over this map and shooting the guns as he does best. Time warps in the center from the blue team. Good little hits again here from the red team, and another hero kill for the blue team. So we have 3-2. 3 kills for the red, 2 kills for the blue. Oh, look at that zoom in. Red team has a Dragon Knight, and that's definitely big here. Big advantage for the red team. You always want to get the Dragon Knight. Another blue team kill. So 4 kills to 2. Definitely a little bit unfortunate. Small advantage here for the red team. Very close in forts and levels, but kills is what matters here. Killing the towers and killing all of these defensive, killing off the minions, killing off the heroes will ultimately get you to your opponent's main base, and that is the goal of the game. Another fort destroyed, and the red team is just building up the momentum tremendously in this match. Playing so well, so not necessarily the cleanest play, but they've been able to really stick together in this game. We have Matt here, that big dragon that I'm talking about. Looks like he's going to get himself yet another fort. And Daybringer, aka Raynor. Now this is going to be a close battle. We see engagements coming from the right and the bottom side, and they're trying to set up some sort of a flank maneuver. But this is going to be really close. And to move forward, another attack. Big hits from the blue team, and a red team hero killed. As we have 4 kills to 3 now. Dragon Knight has been slain, and that is a big deal so far. Blue team now, look at that. Look at that, even fight. Blue team, though, gets themselves yet another kill. So now it's sort of looking like the blue team is trying to come back into the game slowly but surely. They've been able to sort of play patient, take the attacks from the red team, but the most important part here is they're finally grouping up. As we can see, 2 against 1, another kill for the red team, or excuse me, for the blue team, and a 5-kill killing spree for the blue team. So 5-5 now. Things are getting very even. I would have said, or I might have bet my money actually, even though I don't have too much money in my pocket right now, but I would have said the red team definitely going into this game much stronger than the blue team. But I take my words, I bite my words back, swallow it. They are resting in my stomach right now. But the blue team, quite honestly, playing this as best as they can to try to come back in this game. Another attack here in the monster. I love what he was doing there, kind of getting himself more experience. Sort of they generally call it you're kind of just alone, getting yourself some monster kills, leveling up your character, getting more experience, and then coming back into the fight, as I mentioned earlier in this match. That's definitely a really smart strategy. Oh, the mercenary camp will get captured by the red team. Zach, unfortunately, red team hero kill once again. And oh, look at this though. I love the area coming back from the bushes right behind the tree. Shrines is recharging. And we have the blue team running away for the fence.
Red team has
Oh, the fort destroyed once again. And that is so key here. As we see the forts being destroyed from both sides. Levels are very even. Kills are a small advantage for the blue team. Not the biggest deal though. And we're having, this is just a back and forth battle as we see the blue team once again starting to group up here. Minions moving forward. Red team now, they have to make a smart decision here. They cannot over push here. Very cool and very smart of them to go behind the turrets or go behind the forts. Take the damage from the forts. Even if the fort dies, you just don't want to lose your hero. Generally speaking, you don't want to lose the fort. But good little smart, small little nuances there that really decide to it basically displays a good team from a not so good team, I suppose. Now we're going to have a little bit of a battle here near the bridge, right on top of the water. Blue team hero kills, and this is going to be a 2-on-2 battle. This is going to be really close. Killing spree again by the red team. Red team is doing good for the killing sprees, but the blue team definitely not out of it at all. 8 kills apiece now, and the running forward from the red team. A fort once again being destroyed as we have the minions still not a big deal here, but I love talking about minions because if you're really worried about getting your hero killed, get behind your minions. Just stay behind your minions. Your minions are basically a buffer. They are the shield that protects you from getting killed straight up in the game. 2 big monsters throwing up some rocks in the back there. I guess they're finding themselves a job to do. So red team now has the Dragon Knight, and this is again a key point in this match. Whichever team has the Dragon Knight will have the upper leg in this match. We're going to have another move forward here. Going to get the abducts pulling back. And we're going to have the red team starting the split. They need to get together to be able to get some good hits onto the blue team. But we see Raynor moving forward now with the, oh my god, the abduct pulling over Raynor. And that's going to give the red team an easy target. Blue team hero killed. Very obvious. Very smart little tactical play there by the red team. Pulling over Raynor saying, hey man, unfortunately going to die. We have 5 heroes against 1. And look at this. The red team is moving into the main base of the blue team. 10 kills to 8. And if they can kill this main base, the red team has won the game. And look at this. We have 5 for the red team against 2 of the blue team. And this is going to be really close. If the red team kills us next, that is going to be lights out for the blue team. And I think that might be it. And actually, I bite my words again. That was just another fort, guys. I guess the forts just continue getting bigger and bigger. Main base is a little bit to the left side, but the red team definitely swinging the momentum in their favor. Quickly building up the fort counts, leveling up very quickly as well. And they have just played a really smart game. As we saw earlier in the beginning, we had a lot of action in the top, in the middle, and the bottom lanes. Now we have everything sort of stabilizing in the center of course, that's known as the middle lane of the match. Now the red team, Zero Turtle kind of running away there with his tail. Raynor showing freedom again with his gun, killing off anything in his way. Just such cool skins, man. Not just Raynor. All of these skins are so well designed and so well thought out when actually figuring out how you want to approach these heroes. Oh, Raynor! I guess been talking him up a little bit too much. Getting killed maybe about 3-4 times now in the last 3-4 minutes. But another attack in the bridge. Actually, nope, just minions for the blue team. Marching their way, trying to find something in their way to go ahead and kill. But look at the red team. If you look at the minimap, there's just been red team action all the way. There has not been a single fight from the blue team on the red team side, at least not so far on the right of the minimap, where they have to really start to play defensive, keep the forts alive, keep the heroes alive, and really generally just keep your main base alive. So red team definitely with an advantage. 10 kills for the blue, 11 for the red. Shrines are going to go ahead and recharge in this portion of the game. Another move here from the red team. Oh, the blue, though, coming from the left. Red team mercenary will go ahead and get the hit. And now we have great little attacks here by the blue team. But the red team, where are the heroes here for the red team? And they're going to have another hero rejoin here. But where is Zeratul? Where is Tassadar? They are just not in this battle at all. As we have a blue team grouping up once again. They have been so good at sort of playing this mid-game defense. They have not been able to get to the other side of the map, and that's definitely the big thing going into this game. Another time warp here being thrown up by the blue team. Good little observing skills here as we see another move here towards the center. So
is under attack.
Getting some action from all the sides. A lot of the fighting was actually going on quite a bit in the middle lane, but now we're starting to see a little bit in the bottom lane as well, as we have the group of the red team. Oh, they're going to catch another hero of the blue team. Unfortunately, Mr. Ken Eric, blue team hero, gets another kill. So we have 12 to 10. Control blue shrines will go ahead and be up. A little bit of a healage going on. Rainer, oh man, Rainer, let's relax there, Rainer. Let's get off the cigarettes and let's make some smart calls. Another little bit unfortunate there for the blue team. Rainer falling down. Oh, Zach! Flying bird almost gets himself slain, but we'll go ahead and come back. Go ahead and repair and heal. Come back another day. In fact, he's gonna come back right now. Killing spree there for the blue team. 5 kills. Very impressive so far by Zeratol, of course, getting that last kill. And the red team has the Dragon Knight, and this could be lights out here for the blue team. I said this earlier, but we have the Dragon Knight on the map, and that front fort, that definitely a big problem for the blue team. Once that falls, in fact, another fort getting destroyed, and the red team cruising. Is this going to be cruising to victory? 14 kills to 10, and we have the main base under attack here by the red team. 4 heroes from the blue team. They really need to get their defense up and going here to be able to keep this home alive, but the main base is falling so rapidly, and I think the red team might have actually done it, and that's going to conclude it. Man, what a crazy back and forth game. Amazing little aggression from the red team, and that's going to give them the victory on this map. Congratulations to the red team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Heroes of the Storm cast. I will try to do as many of these as possible. And of course, shout outs to Blizzard for working really hard on this game. Anyway guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time.